These are the beginning spots that he was talking about.
So the pre-growth area is what I was talking to you about, yes, down below. And those are fed also once an hour.
Beautiful view.
Yeah. Don't forget, you don't have wings.
Don't get too close and take off.
Yeah. J'ai passé 29 ans à l'église comme état. Pendant mon exil, j'étais process engineer pour la General Motors Corporation. Et une fois, j'ai vu une démonstration de la culture hydroponique à la télévision. Et je me suis dit, quand je retournerai, pas si je retourne, quand je retournerai, je vais essayer de faire cela parce que ça convient à notre situation. Notre situation, c'est que nous avons une situation culturelle. D'abord, le minifundio, où le paysan. Can I speak in English for the both? Okay. I was explaining to the young lady here that I got this idea when I was in exile in the US. I spent 29 years in exile during the dictatorship regime. I had the honor of being sentenced to the firing squad twice, just like if once wasn't enough. So
During all three? During the Duvaliers and Aristides all together, you were out?
No, I came back when the Duvalier fell off.
Okay.
And before Aristide took over, I became ambassador of Haiti to Washington, ambassador of Haiti to the Organization of American States. And after that, Minister of Foreign Affairs, and I started the negotiations for Aristide's return. So that was my job. So I kind of preceded him. At any rate, the idea came one day. I was watching TV and I saw an experiment in hydroponics. And it struck me so hard. I promised myself that when I come back to Haiti, I will be doing that. That will be one way to contribute to solve an endemic problem that we have in this land.
Yes.
First of all, in our laws, there is no limit in the, how would I say, fracturation of the land property. It can become as small as a handkerchief.
Oh, okay.
Because the law on inheritance doesn't limit how small a property can be. If I had 10 acres and I have 10 children, each child will get 1 acre. And if one has 10, that will be 1 acre and 1/10 and 100. And it goes like that, diminishing to the point where the people leave the land and go to the suburbs, or they go to the slums. What I have proven by doing this is that on an area that is no bigger than exactly 224 square meters, using hydroponics, I am producing every 6 weeks 11,480 heads of lettuce right here on this roof. On this roof. And it could be better if I wasn't subjected to rain and all the actions of Mother Nature. That's the reason why you're going to see that I have started building what I call a controlled environment agriculture. The greenhouse that will be air conditioned and will use the very same principle, except that I will be in charge of the environment at that time.
What do you expect that to do to your production?
Pardon?
What do you expect that to do to your production?
Oh, the production is already there. I'm just going to cover it. I am going to add about 22,000 additional heads of lettuce down below.
But for the same square footage of a controlled environment, presumably the yield would be higher.
Higher.
And so do you think it's a 10% higher? Is it 20% higher?
Oh, I would say in the rainy season, I have my statistics on computer. If you look at the month of September, every single year, I hardly make enough money to pay my personnel. And everything else is compensated for by the dry seasons that starts in December all the way to February, March. So there is a...
You actually make more product in the dry season than in the rainy season.
That is correct. That is correct. Because I collect the water, and like I say jokingly, every drop of rain that comes down here has my address on it. So I collect the water, filter it through what I call a natural filter, layers of broken stones, rocks, sand, and charcoal. And then that water goes down to a first reservoir where by gravity all the particles that have survived the first filtering will settle down. Now when this reservoir is full and the new rainwater comes in, the rainwater pushes the clean water towards the second one. And the second one, when it's full, goes to the third one, which is almost drinkable. In addition to that, I sprinkle my filters with HTH, as it rains, chlorine, so that I kill the bacteria and I never have smelly water coming here. In addition to that, before I apply it to the plant, I have a last stage of purification and filtration. It's a three-stage Culligan system made of sand, fine sand, and activated charcoal. I could add, which I have, but I didn't install it yet, an ultraviolet tube, but I'm not using it because I'm quite confident that the water is safe for my plants. We use it for bathing, for washing, for everything else, not for drinking. But if ever we have to sustain a siege, then we would be able to clean it and have our own water. So we are, in a way, self-sufficient. Power-wise, we use that pump, and I'll show you on the way back, that I am entirely autonomous. Because,
solar?
Yeah, I don't have solar yet because I've invested in fossil fuel and in whatever the electric company wants to give me. Except I have a capacity of $8,000 worth of batteries.
Oh boy, Trojan loves you.
And I can be 4 or 5 days without outside the electricity coming in to charge the battery. And
before you have to put on the diesel.
the whole system. No, I don't even put the generator.
No, but before you have a before you'd have to resort
exactly.
to diesel.
Exactly.
Very neat.
So this is a little bit of the story.